Hi everyone! Welcome to Cheerful Journey channel. I'm Audrey and today I would like to share with you my bullet journal setup for the month of March. So without further ado, let's get started. For the month of March, I just decided to make a very simple spread because for the month of February, I wasn't able to do much. Specifically for the habit trackers, I wasn't able to fill that out, and I left my bullet journal in the house for the past 2 weeks towards the end of February, so I wasn't able to fill that out. So for the month of March, I decided to make a very simple spread. As you can see, I just stamped some flowers and drew some leaves. Initially, I would like to try to stamp everything with flowers and leaves. However, upon checking, as you can see, the month of February, the last week of February, I wasn't able to write much. So as you can see, there were some shadowing and some bleeding. No, more on shadowing using the ink of my stamp pad. So I decided to just use these flower stamps on the first page of my March bullet journal setup, and then I decided to make the rest of the pages or rest of the setup plain. So as you can see, I stamped some flowers and drew some leaves, and then I just wrote the calendar for the month of March. And then using my Tombow brush pen, I wrote the word March, and I used my Crayola Super Tips to color the flowers and the leaves. So basically, that is a very simple spread or simple design for the month of March. So for my quote, it emanated from my experience for the month of February, which is such a beautiful, beautiful month. It is such a blessing to have those experiences, which I would articulate to you in the succeeding videos. But for now, let us go on the quotes for the quote for the month rather. So the quote that I chose is that when I started counting my blessings, my whole world turned around. That is by Willie Nelson. So that is basically being grateful, being thankful for everything, and counting your blessings. Because whether we accept it or not, there are times when we struggle comparing ourselves to others or comparing our spread to others. But when you somehow count your blessings, you would appreciate life in a different light. Wow, that rhymed. But even the Bible says that count your blessings. So there is a psychological sense of fulfillment and thankfulness when you learn how to count your blessings and when you learn to be thankful. So that is my quote for the month. And then this is my month in a glance. So I just wrote March using my Tombow Fudunsoki brush. And then I started with Sunday, ended with Saturday. And then on this area, on the left side, I will just write my monthly goals. Basically, this is a very simple spread as well. And then I skipped the habit trackers because I wasn't able to maximize my habit tracker for the month of February. So for the month of March, this is a very minimal spread. This is a very basic spread because I would like to recapture my eagerness to fill out my bullet journal. I would like to enjoy it rather than making it look like more of a task. So I would like to enjoy it. So I skipped the habit trackers for the month of March, and then I just go directly to my March at a glance. So this is where I will put my photos, my highlights for the month of March. And then I used this vertical style weekly spread on my February bullet journal. As you can see, I wasn't able to finish it because I left my bullet journal during the last 2 weeks of February and I got very busy in the office. And one thing that I need to remember is that I prefer future planning than backtracking. So I would like to give this setup another chance. Actually, I made this setup to find out whether the Jibuntetsu style is good for me or not, because believe it or not, Jibuntetsu is quite expensive. So if I will not be able to maximize it, then I will not buy it. So this is a test setup for me. I would like to give this setup another chance to see if it is wise for me to purchase Jibuntetsu or not. Specifically, the one for their spring edition, which is not available here in the Philippines. So it would cost me more if I would buy the Jibuntetsu for the month, for the spring edition. Okay, so I wrote it here. I lay out the vertical setup, and then at the left area, or the left side area, I wrote the goals for the week. So this is where I will write my goals for the week. So that is basically my spread. And then at the last part, there's a blank page, or a blank side of the page, which I drew a rectangle on using my zebra mild liner in color yellow. So this is where I will write my bills for the month, because if I skip the habit trackers, I could not skip the bill tracker, because of course you could not let yourself not pay your bill for the month, because that would be a great headache for you to make. So basically, that is a very simple spread for the month of March. I don't know if it is just me. I just would like to ask you, if were there also times when you feel tired or you were not able to do your spread for the month, for a specific month, that I don't know, you feel that you would like to start from scratch again. But for this time, I will try to pursue or continue on this bullet journal. And I would like to ask you, what do you usually do whenever you hit that block, that writer's block, or that bullet journal block, if there's a word for that? What do you usually do to recapture that gusto, to recapture the zeal to create more? So let me know at the comment section down below. So that's it for now. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And please don't forget to join me again next time in my wonderful world of Cheerful Journey. Bye!